Was the food good?
Certainly.
Certainly it was. We went to South Africa and had a close encounter with elephants. Damn! That's like the top 3 worst animal you want to be charging at you. It's not what you want. What's the ranking here? Probably elephant, tiger, and lion.
It's done.
Actually, nah, hippo's high up as well. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Damn, they've got a lot of schizos here. Okay. Oh, a rhino, yeah. That's probably bad. Actually, lion and tiger probably aren't even top 3, which is crazy. Like a rhino, a giraffe, and an elephant. Or a hippo. Just going for you, you're dead. Copper tubing for my next experiment. Do not requisition it. Okay, we heard about this Azo person. Rhino has a terrible eyesight. Exactly, so I can't go for the eyes because they don't matter on rhinos. That's my tactic against any animal that I say I can beat in a fight. But I reckon I could beat a rhino in a fight. You just keep circling around it. Yeah. They haven't got no lateral movement. They've probably got like giant balls back there that you can just rip off or something. So we'll figure something out and beat up a rhino. Like and subscribe, guys, for more tips on how to kill animals. Yeah, lions are lazy. They ain't doing shit. I actually watched Lion King 2 days ago. I hadn't watched it for so long. It's such a good film. What an insanely good film. I haven't seen Lion King for like probably a good 15 to 20 years, if I was to guess. I watched it with a friend, yeah, 2 days ago. Really, really good film. What do you do here? I mostly help Master Ezo set up and clean his equipment. Okay. I'm looking for an expert on awakenings. Me? I'm just an assistant. Okay. The circle of life. What is it with these lot in their cages, bro?
And what does the flame reveal?
Has to be a secret in here. Is this an empty room? Wait, what am I meant to do? Isn't that everything? Well, clearly not, because the room's insane, but... The circle of life.
Welcome.
I found records that Azo may be running some questionable experiments. Experiments? Cademan Azo is in charge of patient welfare now. He's not authorized to run any experiments. I'm disappointed. I had hoped you would be the one to guide your inquiry. He'll be in his office or in his patient wards. I'm granting you immediate access so you can find him. No doubt you'll wish to speak to him further on this matter. And I, for one, am curious as to what he might have to say. Tread carefully in the wards. There are a few dangerous cases. I would also ask that you do your best not to agitate the patients. They have enough trouble as it is. Alright, so kill everything that attacks me. Gotcha. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear, buddy. I did not expect to show up into this place and this for all to happen. This is brilliant. I remember you had close encounters with a fridge thief. That did happen. For anyone who's watching, wondering, a fridge thief? Yep, I stopped a fridge robbery in a restaurant in daylight. Yep. That did happen. Okay. I love how I'm not adding context to that. You just have to show up on Twitch or TV/OMARIORPG and just ask questions. Yep. Let's do the... Oh, let's do a weapon merch. Oh, wait, we have that. Dungeons? Where's the dungeons? Oh, wait, what? What the hell's happening there? I'm so confused. Alright, cool. The best thing about that is no one questioned on if it was true or not, because you know you can't make that up. Oh god. This doesn't look good. You must be visiting someone. A friendly visit, I hope. What do you know about Azo? Oh, I like him very much. Many animancers could care less about their patients. Look at us like vermin for their experiments, but Master Azo treats us like humans, even the very sick. You can tell he does this to help people. Oh. He helped me understand a great deal about myself, and I know he's done the same for others. It's too bad what they did to him. He hides it well, but I know he's still affected. What happened to him? I don't like to talk about it, but there was an accident. He was said to be one of the brightest in Deerwood. That was his reputation here, and that was what brought me to seek treatment. People say it was ego that drove him to try and solve the legacy, but that's hogwash. Even if he was a bit of a showman, he loved his homeland. He thought he could help. He wasn't one to speak of his work. Suspected his colleagues might have tried to steal it, but he told me once that he figured out a way to create a soul. Not a soul exactly, mind you. How did he put it? A proxy, I think he called it. That's a machine that drew energy out of the very ether. Can you imagine? The point is, it was going to help with the legacy. It was going to make Hollowborn into something easier to love and care for. Do you know what they call those empty little babies in Ondra's gift? No, tell me. They call them boys because so many of them are found floating face down in the water. Damn, that is dark. These are mad times, I tell you. Sorry. Anyway, Master Azo had scheduled a public demonstration of his work in Copper Lane. He was so excited. And then the next day he was locked in his office, turning away visitors. And I heard. And he stopped seeking patients. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't have the heart to ask him, but I'm glad to let him treat people again. It must have failed. Do you know where I find Azo? I think I've seen him around today. Have you checked the laboratory? It shares a wall with his office. Have any of the patients here been acting unusual? Well, there's Batixa, who relives a murder she's committed more than 5 lifetimes ago. Edelman, who they say only has half a soul and who is found collecting the faces of others because he believed his own to be a false one. Graham, he speaks in a language no one understands and wails at night sometimes. So basically my Twitch chat. Different from their normal behaviour, I mean. Oh yes, I suppose, but nothing they didn't volunteer for. Master Azo let us know that a number of patients in the North Ward had volunteered for a new therapy and would be escorted to his laboratory to receive treatment. The North Ward has our most troubled cases. I'm glad some of them have chosen to get help. It seems to me it's gotten quieter over there since it started. Oh god. It's Graham I see them taking in the most. He struggles, but he always was a bit of a wild one. Why are you in here? Behind her hair, her cheeks flush. I don't want to say you'll think less of me. I'm listening. These last few years have been kind to me. They haven't been kind to anyone, really. I try not to think of it as personal. I lost my husband and both boys in the Saints' War. My daughter, the legacy took her before she was ever mine. I made do. What else can you do? I moved into a tiny place in Ondra's gift, got by mending clothes and on the kindness of strangers when I had to, but I was surviving, and the gods were watching over me. I could live with that. Then one day, this noblewoman comes in, wants this fancy gown fixed, gorgeous thing, shade of blue I'd never seen before. Only I looked there and it reminded me of something. I had what they call an awakening. I remembered being a noblewoman myself in another life. People doting over me, men doting over me. Me, the best food, the most beautiful home, all the things you'd never dare to dream of, they were mine. It was poison knowing that. All those things I had that I'll never have in this life, it did something to me. My food started to taste rotten. The walls in my little room seemed to close in around me. I stopped being able to sleep in my own bed. So I came here. It was that or break into an estate and start ordering servants around. This poor girl. It seems like such a silly thing to worry about. You don't have to tell me, but I can't get past it. And I start to wonder, did the gods choose this life for me? And if so, what terrible things must I have done to deserve it? Maybe the gods took offense to your overindulgence. Maybe they did. I wish I had known back when I was noble. Maybe I've done things differently. Would I be able to visit the Northward? They like to keep them separate. I don't know if I've ever seen the guards allow a visitor. You might ask him. He's very sympathetic. Well, that was an amazing character. What was her name? Frail. We're going to kill everything here, aren't we? Something tells me that'd probably be a thing. Hello, Mr. Flesh Construct. How you doing, buddy? You alright? How's the family? Hope they're all well. I'm just going to take these lockpicks, good sir.
Nice and quiet.
Do-do-do, do-do-do.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Stupid cat! Keep the door shut! Damn, no secrets? Okay. Is that not
I
a
shall
secret?
be discreet.
Is that not a door? What the hell is that? That's 100% a door from the other way. The circle of life. Me, 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 me.
I'm on the trail.
Okay, we have to make sure everything's good in here. Did they say I can... Did they give me the key? How do I get the proper key? Ah. Sneaky little door.
Laying low.
There he is. Let's rob him first. You know the rules.
It's done.
Ooh, Raven Wing. A mace, one-handed. +4 accuracy when attacking the same target as an ally. +25 damage when attacking the same target as an ally. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. That is a good sounding weapon. Now, where the hell did that go? We'd have to compare it with... Nope, not that. With that. More crush damage. The graze is converted to hits I love, but that's probably not happening. Okay. It just does more damage. I'm kind of just down to replace that. $23 to... Look at that weapon. Oh, that's so sick. It's a literal raven. Like Itachi's weapon. It's like an Itachi weapon. Alright. Cool. But the problem is, this hits twice. I don't know, I'm starting to think this sword isn't that good. Let's do this for a bit. Double crush. Double kill. Double kill. Cool. Try that. Switch his weapon up for a bit. That's as if that was just chilling in here.
I shall make it so. It's done.
Blade Golan. Bro, this guy's got like the best loot in the game in his room. It's light armor, minus 50 stun duration, minus 50 knockdown duration, plus 50 defense while stunned, plus 50 defense while prone. Damn. That's some good bloody armor. Let's see here. What do you have? DR5 plus 15. DR7 plus 25. Go on then. How stupid am I gonna look? You look amazing. So this will stop stuns and knockdowns. Cool. I'm okay with that. Well, bloody brilliant. This room was amazing. Hello, mate.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm looking for an expert on awakenings. I'd like access to the North Ward. I have the question, those patients are in isolation for a reason. Your forehead seems damp all of a sudden. Perhaps I should discuss your insubordination with the head warden.
You smug cretin. How dare you come down here and meddle? You have no idea the importance of my research. Fine. Speak to them for all the good it'll do you. I'm sure the discussions will be fascinating.
I heard you were demoted. How did it happen? That's none of your concern. Did one of the others put you up to this? Ordmer? That smug weasel. Things went wrong. Everything I don't know how, I'll never know. Ethelmer told me you're not supposed to be doing any more experiments. Yes, well, Ethelmer hasn't done much good for anybody since he had his soul moved to an inanimate object. I fail to see why I should let that sway me. If animancers all followed the commands of their leaders, where would we be? We'd all be as backward and willfully ignorant as Red Ceres. We would know nothing about life or death, or even ourselves. We would be lost in the dark with no clue as to why. I never thought I'd find myself in agreement with a statue, but Ethelmore's right about this fellow at least. How easily ambition masquerades as prudence. I'll bet he's fooled even himself. Surely there are other paths that don't involve risking lives.
Indeed. Many lives have been spent in such pursuits, writing treatises and poems. But tell me this, how does one verify the truth of a poem? If some philosopher stumbled across the meaning of our existence, how would we know it from a false one? These are wasted lives. In animancy there is progress. We are measurably closer to complete understanding because of our work. And that will be true until our work is complete.
Right.
Who will solve Widewen's legacy? Some church? Some warrior? It will be an animancer, or it will be no one at all.
I hope it's me. He's probably right, I'm not gonna lie. Have you tried your experiments on any other subject? I have, yes. No point in lying about it now. I asked for volunteers from our patients and a few brave souls came forward. Okay. I was very close at one time to a breakthrough. They understood that. They understood their sacrifices would mean something. I guess that makes it a little bit more okay, sort of, but not quite, but maybe. Alright, let's go and interview Graham in the North Ward.
Certainly.
Hopefully we don't have to kill O'Graham. Because Kilogram, and his name's Graham. Hopefully he's not a killer, because I'd call him Kilogram. Alright, moving on from that amazing joke. Okay. Bro, if we eventually have to fight all these things, it's gonna be insane. Alright, in we go. That wasn't creepy at all. The classic creaky door behind you.
Yes?
But who keeps opening that door? This is not my face. Okay. Thundering sky, rain of blood, innocence must drown. Yeah, you have a lovely day, love. This man has the look in his eyes of a hunted animal, and at your approach he staggers backward to the far corner of his cell, halfway appearing as though he would climb the walls if it would get him further away from you. He cries out a bizarre primal utterance like nothing you've heard. I need to ask you some questions. He looks at you blankly. It is unclear whether he understands you or not, but his panic has momentarily subsided. He opens his mouth to speak, but the words that come out are half-formed as though his tongue were cut out. They're impossible for you to discern. The mutilation of animancy. Crueler than any torture that disfigured a soul. Let us return the favour to the animancers of this shit heap. You're afraid. Do certain visitors make you afraid? He looks at you with uncertainty, slowly, tentatively steps closer to the front of his cell. As he does so, for the first time you can perceive his soul within your ken. It is misshapen, as though maimed by some jagged instrument, and large expanses of it have been gouged out entirely. You feel no barriers of resistance. If you wanted, you could look further into Graham's soul. Let's do it. You're in your cell. A key turns. The door creaks open on neglected hinges. Thoughts come to you in waves, incomplete, broken, fearful. Standing at the door is a rotund, balding man. His upper teeth and pointy nose remind you of a rat. He beckons, apologetic. You don't want to go. Anything else in your mind is a single word, and the word is no, but it dissolves before it reaches your lips. You press against the back wall, cornered. You cry out. In darkness, you fight against unseen restraints. You cannot move your arms or legs. The man walks into the room carrying a lit candle. Its meager flame casting long shadows across books and machinery. Strapped behind your arms and legs, cold metal circumscribes the crown of your head and the breadth of your chest. The man is sorry. He is in need of raw materials. They dismantled his work and he needs another source. He needs to show them he was right. Then he turns a knob. And you feel yourself begin to crack from within, and you can feel pieces of you torn away, like having your insides chewed by a horde of rats, and you are screaming a scream you can barely hear. Jesus. Another night, heavy footsteps outside your door coming for you. You look through a slit in your door. The flesh giant, the artificial being just outside but facing left, facing at the end of the hall. The boy there. The boy looks with interest at the giant and collapses to the floor like a shed snakeskin. The giant convulses for a moment, then rights itself, turns away, and leaves. What the hell?
Oh?
These poor people. This isn't the treatment that they were promised upstairs by the cushioned seats and lush carpets. Is that the cure for soul sickness? To be thrown into a cell and subjected to the whims of your captor?
I disagree with what's going on, but if they damn, this is such a difficult decision. Like, I know for a fact we're gonna have to side with the Animancers or against them. Do I be a savage and to say they're lunatics and wastrels? At least they're here to serve some purpose. I can't say that. But, like, I think all of them have volunteered. I think that's what I read. What were you expecting? I have seen the sick and the mad exiled or else treated like contagious vermin, but I cannot believe that this is the kindest alternative. But if we all were treated like this, the sanitarium would never survive. What did these patients do to warrant such conditions? I don't have the resolve. There are just as many who came here and are cured of their ills, people who would otherwise be cast aside. I hope so. You're probably right, it's just hard to see. Let's be on our way, this place gnaws at the soul.
Certainly.
An adolescent boy stands in the center of the cell. He stares straight ahead, the occasionally blink his only movement. Reach out for his soul. Close your eyes and edge forward towards the boy's soul, and as you near it, suddenly malaise comes over you, are cold and warm all at once, sweating and shivering and straining for breath as you did on the caravan journey. The soul you approach is the wrong one, a parasitic plant that strangles its host. It's predatory and pitiless, and you have crossed paths with it before. Too late does it occur to you to retract, and already you feel yourself plunging into some interminable abyss of thought and memory. You are standing in a cell now. The same cell in the sanitarium. The halls are moonlit and empty, and you are waiting. At the far end of the ward, the door opens, revealing a flesh golem in silhouette beneath the stone archway. It makes its usual rounds. The same stops every time, the misbegotten child of despondent creators. When the construct is close, you coil yourself up and spring forward, passing out of the boy's body as though it were a membrane. Ah! You condense his body behind you, collapsing to the floor. You are rushing towards the golem now, bodiless as a gust of wind. Quickly you think to yourself, quickly, and you feel the strength hemorrhaging from your soul as you dart towards the makeshift abomination. You pass into the golem's shell and overtake the soul implanted within. Interesting. Encircling it, suppressing it, and contained in this new vessel, you are strong again. You step heavy-footed down corridors unheeded by the other constructs and scrutinized only by the wary, untrustworthy eyes of the mad. You set your oversized hands upon a large machine. A nest of globes and tubes and coils in the center of the room, and go to work, bending wires and unsettling alignments. Your surroundings are pulled past you, or perhaps you are pulled past them, and they dissolve into a blur. You're outside on a clear day, standing in front of a crowd stacked high above you on the tiered seats of an amphitheater. You are acting for the crowd, standing deliberately still, but this is no play. A balding man with rodent-like features, again, is strapping you to a machine, the one you had tampered with. You see your arms for the first time, short and fleshy, unmistakably those of a little girl. Oh, this body is not truly yours. Your mind still holds the same determination, the same hard-heartedness as before. The body itself is cold and vacuous, unlike the others. This one has no soul of its own. The man speaks and the crowd applauds with an enthusiasm worthy of a hero entrance. Bear witness, he says, and pulls a lever. The machine shivers and sparks, and a bead of sweat rolls down the side of the man's brow, but the crowd's apprehension quickly gives way to awe as a crystal globe fills with a radiant mist that casts the entire theatre aglow. He opens a valve, and the glow crawls through a tube along a length of copper wiring. There it is again. That runs to a set of electrodes beneath your armpits. You feel nothing when it reaches you, as it should be, for you have been leading his work astray. Periodically for some time altering notes and settings and playing puppeteer for Hollowborn. But you make it look how people would expect it to look when a body is infused with a soul. In a moment the machine goes dark and a man unstraps you, eyeing you with a scientist's concern. He looks back up at the crowd. Behold, he says, but there is obvious hesitation in his voice. Slowly you take a plodding step forward, then another and another. You look up at a man, giving him the eye of contact of which no Hollowborn is capable, and the crowd gasps. How do you feel? He asks. And this is the moment at the top of the lungs you allow a piercing shriek. The man comes towards you, his hands outstretched, but you run the other way, back to the machine. With all your strength, you drive your head into the crystal globe, and it shatters, streaking your head with warm blood. You drive your head down onto the surface of the machine again, and again, drawing panic screams from the crowd. By the time the man reaches you, your body has already ceased proper function and merely twitches on the cold ground. Satisfied, you depart the corpse in search of another unsuspecting host. Who could put their faith in animancy now? What the hell? It's like some Venom thing. Right? That's what I've gathered. You are pulled again from your surroundings, transcending the boundaries of memories and lifetimes, deeper and deeper past betrayals and murders and lies upon lies that form the thick webbing of plots beyond mortal comprehension. You settle at last in a room you have seen before, expansive with a tall device encasing an Adra monolith at its center. The room is filled with people, and the people all look at the device. What the hell was that? Is this the main story where I am? I thought this was just random side stuff. You are yanked suddenly back to reality, and the once catatonic boy in the cell is looking direct at you, appraising, calculating. There is no mistaking now that it is the soul of the man who caused your awakening that gazes out from that borrowed husk. A watcher. What? You made me into a watcher. I need you to I believe we share a common past. I'm just looking for some answers. Is that so? I know your look. You hunger for answers that elude you. It gnaws at your soul. It usurps your reason for being. You are like everyone. I will help you let go. Suddenly he slumps forward. Oh, hell no. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, this is bad. Ah, shit.
Word.
Oh my god. Okay, so he's like he's got it. This is what we're dealing with right now. Is basically a soul that can take over people. And there's a lot more to it, for sure. There's a lot more to it. Damn, we have to kill Graham. So good, yes, so good. If anyone wants to fill me in, just in case, like, you know, just in case I miss stuff, let me know. Because there was a lot there. Can you hear all the screaming now in the background and stuff? Oh, that's not going to be good.
Yes.
Oh, you need to be... Oh, that's not good at all. Alright, we need to interrupt. Can you interrupt? I don't even see it. The fireball can. Nothing a fireball can't sort, boys.
Arthur.
Shit. Shit. I'm getting away. I don't know what that thing's about to do. Right. Well. Are these all vessels? Yep, they are. That was a good time as any. Wait, what? I don't understand. Oh, I messed
I'm here.
up. Yeah, you're here, love, but I don't know how the hell you survived this. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, she's dead. I don't know if we can do this fight. Look how many there are. I love this shit.
Hey.
Oh my god, that's where Adair is. I'll make that up. Insane.
How may I
grip.
help?
I'm gonna be honest, mate. You need to fireball everyone. Get the hell out of there. Good, good. What the hell did he just do to Adair?
Each one, stay close.
That can't be good. Damn!
Lava, beyond sea.
I'm hoping this kills her.
Lava.
Yes! Bro, that screaming is crazy. Wait, this hurts. You know what we need to do? We need to go here. And then I need to go here. And I need to do that. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll bloody do it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad at all.
Yes?
Can I help you? Oh my god, he's about to use justice. Justice! Easy kill.
Aye?
Okay, what are we got? Justice!
Lava.
God, you just can never go wrong with magic missile in any game ever.
Arthur, Worthen, Roth!
Oh, that's instant. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's a really good move. Okay.
Aye? That's not very helpful.
Can she get out of there? Oh, you're looking at her. Big mistake, buddy. Never mind. GG's. Love to see it. Triple kill. Go on then. Oh, come on.
Yes?
Wow, they're tanky. Yeah, what the hell are you doing, bro?
Spot on!
Yes? Your turn!
37 you hit for.
Aye?
What's this?
These ones are in for a walloping!
What? Great. Holy shit.
My bow's ready.
Yeah, but you hit for 10, love. So is it really ready? Wow. Wow. Wow, a lot just happened. Okay. We did it, though. Is this... I could have sworn this isn't anything to do with the main story. Maybe it's his main story. I don't know. Because, like, how is there stuff in regard to the person who changed me into a watcher here? That's crazy. We can just hear screaming. Jeez. So are they all just schizoing? Is everyone just going to attack me now?
Brave Dalfilathilim.
Yep. This is a really awkward spot to fight. Yeah, that lore was insane. Looking forward to finding out what the hell happens. Okay, let's go into real time with pause. Save.
Certainly.
Brave Dalfilathilim.
Spot on!
Much better. Much smoother. Beautiful. Well, shit.
Brave Dalfilathilim.
first fight was 10 times harder because of the mages. Bro, I wonder if they're gonna like portray me as a villain. Because it looks bad. I've just come down here and like murdered everything. They might not believe that there was like a soul changer? I don't know what the hell you would call what happened here.
Certainly.
This got knocked the hell out.
Let us end this! Sparta!
Hey, in the name of justice. That's all we can do. Damn, I hope that girl's okay. Oh, we probably have to kill her, don't we? We probably already killed her. I don't remember what her name was. Jeez, that's screaming. This game's insane, man. This is. It might be the whole sanitarium. I don't even remember what brought me here. Oh, Alof. Alof's quest. Alright, let's go talk to him. Yeah, I don't think there was anything over here. Alright, buddy, we've got a lot to talk about. What have you done? You've been experimenting on patients against their wills, mangling their souls. I have witnessed it with my own eyes. How could you possibly... Look, it had to be done. Ethelmore and the others, they took everything from me. Everything. When I was this close, I had to know where I failed and why. Imagine the value if I'd succeeded. I had something that could make all those hollow infants into something like a real person with a few more patrons and a few years' research. Who knows? No one has come that close with the legacy. It's why I have to continue. Why I have to risk everything here working in secret. It's why you have to lie to Ethelmore for me. Tell him you've cleared me of all suspicion. Oh, shit. See, we've got another jackass. See, this is just the same scenario as with the tyrant. We've got another person trying to cure the legacy at all costs, chat. It's the same thing with Daedwick? What the hell his name was? We'll see.
I trust that you'll do what's right for Deerwood. Don't hold everyone accountable for my mistakes.
This is why I prefer to hunt. Kill or be killed. It's an easy decision. Yeah, bro. I actually might leave him, chat. I know it's bad, but we need... I don't want to get a bad ending. We need people working on this legacy, man. What the hell's that? Who was that? Maybe that was that girl. Alright, dungeons. What the blazes happened down there? You were given permission to ask questions. Oh, that was a leaden key spy. Of course, of course. It's complicated. A patient of yours, Usgrim, was working for the leaden key, only without knowing it. I have read accounts of people in history who could do what you describe. The accounts are few and brief and never reliable. Some go as far as to suggest that they are all the same person. If truly such a person were here among us plotting our ruin, would that I had a body again and could be of some real use in time of need. I fear what the future may hold for this place. I'm grateful you were able to dispatch the threat before there was loss of innocent life. Well, about that. We very nearly had enough of scandal on our hands. What of Azo? What part did his experiments play in this? Azo was only trying to help the patients. The leaden key took advantage of him. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I should have known better than to isolate him. Of course he would resort to deception. The wiser thing would be to allow his experiments with close oversight, of course. A mind like his must be allowed a chance to create. There we go. Cool. Who was that person we saw run away then? So that was the main story. Okay. I didn't even know this was the main story. I thought this was I was here for what's his name's quest. Oh, well, we've done that. That was insane. I think that girl ran away. The one who was speaking to us at the beginning. Oh, shit.
How do you do?
Beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You are summoned to Hadrid House, where Lady Webb wishes to meet with you as soon as possible. They say she's an ancient spider spinning her nets throughout the city. If she wishes to see you, that either bodes very well or very ill. Tell me about Lady Webb. Do you not know Lady Webb? She's, well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she's the mistress of Dunrid Row. Has been for as long as anyone can remember. She's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away and she's just a pile of bones, kept animated by dark magic. She's still at it, best anyone could tell. Learning things, keeping us safe, pulling the strings behind the throne too. It's said has a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country, before you go asking the gods for forgiveness, best you ask Lady Webb first. How did you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Webb. What's Dunrid Row? A whole mess of ciphers run out of Hadrid House. They make it their business to keep the peace, but they don't like you. They don't like you to see them do it. Problems in the city have a way of going away on their own, and when that happens, you can make a pretty good guess as to why. Where can I find Hadrid House? It's just over there. My lord. Southwest corner of Brackenbury. You'll find the lady upstairs. Very well. The Hermit of Hadrid House. Is that the main story? It is. Cool.
Good day, stranger.
Well, that was insane. There's Hadrid House. House Dominal. The Charred Barrel. And Cooper Lane. What a day in Pillars. Wow, we got so much done. God, I don't want to end it. This game's too fun. Okay. Yeah, I think when we come back, what we'll do is this Hadrid House stuff. I am curious about Lady Webb. And there was another reason I was here. That's Cooper Lane. We need to go back and kill Helig. Let me write that now. Kill Helig. Crypt. Okay. Hadrat House. Perfect. Okay. I really want to start those endless paths, but I don't know when's a good time to do that. We really need to get on that, though.